Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew and today we're checking out Assassin's Creed Valhalla running on the 7600 XT. I just did a video the other day on this game at 4K, so it looks like VRAM wise, like I'm way sufficient on that, especially running all this with like all of these settings. So is what we're gonna do is we'll jump in first, and we'll see what it does at 4K. Actually, this isn't a 4K card. We should try something a little more reasonable. Let's try 1080 first, and then we'll jump up to and then we'll jump right on up over to whatchamacallit. But we are going to run this with fluid motion frames enabled as well, so that we can see what that looks like running on this card. So there we go. We've got fluid motion frames enabled. You should be able to see the. Let me make that thing just a little bit smaller. The performance chart for that one. Let's do the overlay, and then we'll do the size. We'll just do the size at like 100% so that we can see that. Okay, so there we go. There's that. We're going to go ahead and jump in. We've still got like max settings and all of that stuff. So we should be able to see. Sorry about the whole graphs and everything on there. I know it looks tacky, but whatever. So, wow, that looks like it's going to be a banger at 1080p. Or maybe a banger. Poof. We've got 7 FPS as our 1% low. Actually, that doesn't look bad at 1080p. Alright. If we can like get into the game. And then we'll jump into 1440p. Because we're at 95% utilization. So the 5900X is doing pretty good at this one here at 1080p. So I was just walking like this the other day, just running down through here. Oh yeah, this plays great at 1080, at native 1080. We're at 85. Very stable, very smooth, it's feeling like. Yeah, so I'm testing a bunch of my Ubisoft games on it first, because those are... I play a lot of Ubisofter. So yeah, we're not getting bottlenecked too much on this. We're at 95%. Fluid motion frames looks fine on here. Nice and good. These are the type of games that I really like fluid motion frames on, because it makes my image quality look so freaking smooth. Like it just looks great. Like I'm gliding through the game, and I love that. I love the image stability that fluid motion frames brings for like these type of games. And like latency and everything feels absolutely great on this. If you're playing with a controller, like you won't even notice that. All you notice is like super smooth screen image quality and stuff, and it feels incredible. Like it feels incredible. So let's see if we can. I want to see if I can jump over to 1440p just from this without having to restart. Let's jump it over. Boom. Okay, yep, we're able to get over to 1440. Okay, yeah, image clarity. Yeah, okay, look at that. We're still 60. We're still in the 60s at 1440p native res. This here is when fluid motion frames will introduce like a little bit of judder out there in the background. You can kind of see that if you're under. I mean, it looks fine when you're running straight. That looks perfect. But like when you pan the camera is when you start to notice it. Once you get to about 70, 80 frames, 75, well, in between 70 to 80 frames is when that background thing starts to go away. So I mean, if it's something that you can deal with at 60, like that's not, it's not terrible at 60, but it's definitely better the higher the frame you go, like the more frames. Because watch this, if we go in here and we go back to options, graphics, and then we come all the way down here and then we turn FSR on. Well, this is going to make us start, at least like kick us out and then bring us back in, because that there should bring us back up to our, bring our frame rate up just a little bit, or maybe go down just a little bit. Okay, we're doing adaptive, so let's change that real quick. Ooh, let's see, where was that? FSR adaptive. We want quality. Are you kidding me? Every time we get out, we're gonna have to do that? Whatever. Dude, if we stay at 100 frames with that there's gonna be solid. Because we know it can do 1440p at 60-ish. So that's not bad. I think that we might be able to... Yeah, so we're going to be... We're about where we were frame rate wise with 1080p. But the fluid motion frames looks incredible now. So I would recommend... Yeah, I'm going to recommend that. Because... now you're getting even more frame. You're almost up to where you were at native 1080p. And like image quality looks very, very stable. Especially when you got like, you know, the fluid motion frames giving you 160 frames. Yeah, it looks incredibly smooth. Very smooth on this. Definitely one of those games that you can play. This card is very impressive. To be completely honest with you, I'm liking this. I want to see what it's going to do at 4K, just for the heck of it. Can we go higher than 4K? We could go all the way up to 8K if we want to, but we're just going to do 4K. We'll just go ahead and on that thing. Wow, that is still unbelievably actually playable. 40 frames at 4K. We'll just say it's 40 or whatever. But yeah, see, now you can really see that like the fluid motion frames kind of breaks down a lot more while you're panning the camera, but when you're running just straight, it still looks like you look like you've got 90 frames. Easily. So I mean, if you could deal with like the camera jitter and a little bit, I mean, you've got what, 37 milliseconds of lag, which you normally can't really feel that on a controller. Like I think you could probably get up to like 99 milliseconds before you would really start to feel that. Got me a sheep. Needed some sheep clothes. Yeah. Let's do some climbing. Gosh, this looks great, man. So yeah, this definitely can beat the consoles in terms of frame rate. So if you were running this next to Xbox Series X or PS5, this is definitely a winning combination. Yeah, fluid motion frames is awesome. Especially for some of this stuff. Like this here doesn't even feel that bad, to be completely honest with you. Yeah, I don't want to run over that way. It's starting to be nighttime outside. But I bet we could probably get in here. Options. Let's see if we just take this down to... Let's do 1800p. See what 18 does. Yep, look at that. 1800p will get you at 60 with max settings. So, not bad. Not bad. I think we are using... yeah, we still have FSR quality in there. So, yeah, this looks great. This looks better than the consoles, for sure. I mean... You're running higher frames at 60, so now you're at 60 frames a second, and on the consoles 60 frames is 1440p to like 1700p or something. 1700p, I guess. Looking up at the sky, you'd get like some 4K, but I guess I already got all the raspberries I need. So yeah, that's better, because then that helps the fluid motion frames too. So yep, this has got Froggy's seal of approval on it. It's got Froggy's seal of approval on it. You can definitely play this at better than console settings on the 7600 XT. Which is always a bonus. I mean, obviously this card should be better than the consoles. You know what I mean? Like, it really should. Technically. I mean, it's 23 teraflops. Consoles are 12 and 10. So, yeah, this should be... And this is RDNA 3. The consoles are RDNA 2. So, yeah, this should, in theory, be a better experience. And it is. It is. Easily. So, alright my friends, if you like this content, do not forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.